Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tamika and today I wanted to share with you my plans for February. So we're going to call this month the month of pink because I think everything I'm making is pink. So we're going to see if I still like the color at the end of the month, but I'm actually pretty excited about these plans. So I'm going to jump straight on into it. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on the bell notifications to know when I post, like the video. It tells me that you're enjoying my content and it helps other people find me as well. So let's jump straight on in. The first couple of things that I have to show you are Minerva makes. So these were fabrics that were gifted to me by Minerva in exchange for some posts on their new website. I will link my profile down below so you can check out my previous posts and you will see these as soon as they pop up. The first one I have already started because we're already a week into February as I'm filming this, which means I'm behind on my filming schedule, but that's okay. First up is this fabric here, which is a linen cotton blend. It has some stretch to it too, so there is some elastane in there. I don't have the percentages in front of me to tell you exactly how much, but all of the fabrics and patterns are going to be linked below, so you can check them out. I will have a post about these on Minerva in the next couple of weeks. But these are some lovely wide leg pants that I'm making. I'm using this pattern here, which is Simplicity 3688, obviously the pants pattern. This is one of their like retro re-releases, and look, it could be worse, but the main thing is that I've had to add a lot of length to it. Now, I'm not the shortest person in the world. I am quite tall. So I don't know if it is just because I'm tall that I'm needing to add so much to it, or if it is because it is, you know, an only kind of average sort of rendition of these pants. But I'm a huge fan of the 40s sort of style. So I am keen to get these pants working to fit me, so that I can make them again in the future. They don't look too bad at the moment. I've just got to hem them. So like they're basically finished. I've just got to hem them and decide how long I want to hem them, because I've made them for a specific occasion on which I will wear heels, but I don't know if I've added quite enough length for hemming them at the heel height. So I'll probably end up hemming them at flats height, which I think will still look okay with heels. So the other Minerva fabric that I've got is this one here. It is a beautiful burnout chiffon from John Caldor. I love it. It's so pretty. So it's got quite a sheer pale pink sort of background, and then with these beautiful bright red and pink and like a champagne sort of color floral design over it. There are definitely like more sheer parts and more kind of floral parts, so I will be doing a bit of pattern Tetris to try and kind of pick the bits that I want where. Now the plan is for this top to match those pants. What I'm thinking is some sort of like blouse and like long sleeve thing top. I am probably going to use at least the sleeves from this pattern here. So this is another retro reprint. It's Simplicity 8736. And I'm going to, at least, like I said, use the sleeves from Views B and C, so that longer sleeve. And then the bodice part is the part that I'm really struggling to decide what to do with. So at the moment, I'm kind of thinking either some sort of like cowl neck, so just something that has like a lot of drape to it that really kind of plays with those florals and things, or I don't know, like a gathered up into the neckline look, or even like a gather. My latest idea was a gather to one shoulder and then at the bottom have that gather like to the opposite corner into some sort of knot or bow, or I don't know. I don't know yet exactly for that one. So I have a few other like practice fabrics to just play around with and see what I come up with. As yet I haven't found any sort of pattern for that part, so I might end up having to draft it myself. So I think there will be a lot of playing in the next couple of weeks just to get like the best look for this beautiful fabric. So that's my second plan. The next plan that I have, again, is pink. Told you that at the start. I mean, I told you. Everything's pink. I've got this fabric here, which I actually got quite a while ago. It is a brushed cotton from Homecraft Textiles. It's got a lovely bit of stretch to it. It's what you might consider a t-shirt fabric. I am using this for a pattern test. I don't know that I can tell you much more about it at the moment. It's going to be a dress, quite a loose, relaxed fit, and I'm, again, super excited about it. So you will see this again in my makes video, because that needs to be done in the next couple of weeks so that it can be released at the end of February. Check out my Instagram, you might get a few sneak peeks over there in my stories and things. So yes, so those are the things that I have to get done this month. I have a little bonus project as well if I get to it, and that is the Magnolia bag. So this is one of my make nines, and I have purchased some leather for this one, some black leather. If you saw my 2021 plans video, you'll know I had a bit of a dilemma with sizing. This bag is basically an exact replica of my current handbag, which I'm very fond of, but is falling apart. But the pattern is quite a bit bigger than that bag. So I have printed it out in a few different sizes. So I've reduced it down to 70%, which came out probably about the same size as my current bag, which I think I actually want it a little bit bigger than that. I've also printed it out in 80%, which might be a little bit too big for the piece of leather that I've got, which means I am probably going to print it out again in a 75%, which will hopefully be a happy medium. So we'll see with that one. Is this the sort of thing that you would be interested in a sew along for? It definitely won't be a tutorial of any kind, because I have never sewn a bag in my life, and it will be a first time. See how I go. So let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. I would be happy to work on a sew along if that is something of interest. They do take a fair bit of work, but like I said, if you want it, I might be able to give it to you. So those are my plans for the month. They are a little bit more kind of inflexible than previous months, just because they are for other people, other companies, and not just for myself. So I'm definitely like flexible in what I can and can't make with them, but just that there's a time frame involved. So those things need to happen first. I've always got 1,000 projects in my mind though, so there will not be a shortage if I do happen to get those done really quickly. There is one more thing that I am super excited about though, which I'm not allowed to touch until they're done, and that is that I bought a knitting machine. So if you don't know what a knitting machine is, I didn't either until a few months ago, and I've been down a rabbit hole researching them ever since. This one that I purchased came up on Facebook Marketplace recently, and I got it. It came with like all of the accessories. I haven't tried it yet to know if it needs too much work in terms of like oiling and if any parts need replacing or anything, but can't wait. Hand knitting never really appealed to me, mostly just because of like the time that it takes. I've tried in the past, I've tried crochet in the past, but like I get distracted fairly easily, whereas a knitting machine kind of piques my interest because it's like a machine that I can fiddle with, and you know, it's got like moving parts, and I don't know, it just appealed to me. So that is sitting in the garage currently until I get these things done, because they have deadlines and I will get very distracted by that machine. So very much looking forward to it. That kind of gives me something to hopefully crack these out pretty quickly. That's it from me for now. I would love to know what you're working on at the moment. And thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye. Me, 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 me. Bee-bee-boo, bee-bee-boo, bee-bee-boo. First thing that I've got here is, I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Let's try that again. We're already a week into February as I'm filming this, so I'm a bit behind. We're already a week into February as I'm filming this, so I'm a bit. So. I'm gonna sneeze again. Hold on.